Hello, privet, bonjour. Welcome to the presentation of Ostbayerische Technische Hochschule, a University of Applied Sciences. My name is Marianne Muir and I want to tell you a little bit about our wonderful university. So, let me show you where Amberg and Weiden are located. Our campuses are both located in the east of Bavaria, beautiful Bavaria, Lederhosen, beer, beautiful countryside, and we're also close to Nuremberg, which will be one of the main airports for you, as well as Munich Airport or Prague. And you can see here on the map the two cities, both very pretty medieval city centers, and about 45,000 inhabitants for both cities. We like to say we're small, but we're smart. And that's maybe also one of the reasons we have one of the headquarters of Siemens in Amberg and other very interesting companies that you might want to check out. So if you want to find out a bit more, let me guide you to the next slide. 1 minute, please. Here you can see some of the many things you can do in Amberg and Weiden and in the surroundings. So in normal times we have lots of town festivals, lots of get-together, very hearty atmosphere. But if you like more the outdoors, you have excellent climbing areas. You can go rafting. In the winter, our students organize skiing excursions. And of course, our international office takes care of the international students especially. It might also be interesting to mention that it's a very safe area, so don't worry about coming to Amberg or Weiden. You'll soon feel at home, and normally you should have fun when you're here. Okay, here's some facts and figures about OTH Amberg-Weiden. We have 4 faculties. One is the Faculty of Electrical Engineering, Media and Computer Science, then Mechanical Engineering, then the Weiden Business School, and last but not least, Industrial Engineering and Health. We have 49 study programs, 6 of which are international programs, about 3,500 students at the moment, about 1/5 are international, and many international partners and many company partners, which I will tell you about later. And here you can see the campus of Amberg. You can see the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering and Environmental Engineering on the building. In the front part, that's the laboratories where the students will spend a lot of their time with their practical seminars. I haven't mentioned yet, we are a University of Applied Sciences, and this means that we have a very strong practical approach. We want our students to be prepared for the labor market so that when they start their job, they actually already know what they have to do. So one thing is that all our students have to have 1 semester internship. And this is great because it means that they're already working in a company for 1 semester. This company might become their further employer, and they actually learn hands-on how to do what they need to do later and what they're studying. So it's not just theory, it's theory and practical approaches. And then after the internship, there's also the bachelor thesis, and ideally they would do this also in a company. But back to the faculty, back to Amberg campus. So Mechanical Engineering and Environmental Engineering hosts many different subjects, such as a bachelor in Mechanical Engineering, or Energy Technologies, Energy Efficiency and Climate Protection, or one of the newer programs, Motorsport Engineering. And if you're looking for an English language program, then that would be a Master of International Energy Engineering. So what you can't see on this picture is the other faculty, and so we'll move to the other side. And it's the Faculty of Electrical Engineering, Media and Computer Science. And at this faculty, you can study bachelors such as Media Production and Media Technology, Cybersecurity, or for example, our International Bachelor in Artificial Intelligence International. If you're more in search of a master, then for example, we would have a Master of Educational Technology, or the other ones you can see here. And now we've moved 40 kilometers further to the city of Weiden and Weiden campus. Here the focus is more on business studies. So we have the Weiden Business School and the Faculty of Industrial Engineering and Healthcare. We also have several English language programs here, but of course plenty of German language programs as well. But you can see here at the Weiden Business School, the English language program would be the Bachelor of International Business or the Master of International Management and Sustainability. And at the other Faculty of Industrial Engineering and Healthcare, you have different subjects such as medical engineering or international technology management, or the English language Bachelor of Digital Technology Management. There's also several master programs that you can look up here. And as you can see in Weiden, we have also very modern buildings and a very beautiful campus where the students like to hang out if we don't have a pandemic going on. So let's go to the next slide. The majority of our study programs are taught in German, but we actually have 6 international programs, which you can see here. So bachelor programs, we have a hybrid course, which is Artificial Intelligence International, and you have a bilingual first semester, but from the second semester it then is taught in German. The other 5 subjects are 100% taught in English, and these would be with bachelors, Digital Technology Management or International Business, and with the master programs, International Management and Sustainable Development, Global Research in Sustainable Engineering, and International Energy Engineering. You can also see that it's a focus, this topic of sustainability at our university, because that is one of the main topics in Germany, and we believe worldwide is sustainability, how we are gonna create our future, make our future livable on the long term, and this can be a positive impact in business as well. One of our cutting-edge bachelor programs is Artificial Intelligence International. Now, I don't have to tell you that the topic of artificial intelligence is one of the main mega trends and topics worldwide, and this international bachelor actually has a starter semester where you can enjoy intensive language courses, so you will be supported in learning German, because in the second semester you will actually be studying together in German with the German students, but also in your starter semester you will get a booster for topics such as programming, mathematics, intercultural communication, and we expect the graduates from this program to have excellent job opportunities afterwards. So I invite you to check out the website that you can find here below. The Bachelor of Digital Technology Management is also taught 100% in English, and it is one of our newest up-and-coming bachelor programs. It is interdisciplinary, meaning it combines different disciplines, also has a couple of language modules and a strong focus on technology and management skills. And this bachelor will enable you to get all the skills and knowledge you need to manage, implement, sell or buy digital solutions for industrial applications. And this bachelor was developed closely together with the enterprises in our regions, because they know what our graduates should have to be the perfect employees for them later on. Here we're looking at a master program, that of International Energy Engineering. Again, it's taught 100% in English, and you finish with a Master of Engineering. And it, as you see on the pictures, it's about energy efficiency, energy technology, and the upcoming or the very urgent questions that are troubling many on the world right now, but it's about finding the solutions and also earning a living with it. So you have a large selection of elective modules with this master and great labor market opportunities globally and locally. As I already told you, we're a University of Applied Sciences, and a practical approach is the heart of our university. And practice is also fun, as you can see. So you can see some images from our laboratories, for example, from artificial intelligence, or the camera from media technology. We actually have a complete film and audio studio. On the right hand side, there's some impressions from medical technology, where we have a proper surgery. Our students, for example, work on topics such as hygiene, creating surfaces where germs do not stick, are working on ventilation systems for hospitals. There's a constant exchange between OTH Amberg-Weiden and many of the companies in our region, and we even created a special circle called the Partner Circle, where you can see the different companies that are part of this. Of course, there's many more companies where we are, but these are the ones we work together with the most closely. Some of our professors are in touch with them, and our students will conduct their internships at these companies or others, but we have company excursions. Some of their employees will also be lecturers at our university, and I haven't mentioned yet that all of our professors teaching at OTH Amberg-Weiden have industry backgrounds. So it means they also have practical experience, which they feed into their lectures. And we benefit quite closely from this. And the companies, of course, also benefit because they hope to get the employees that fit their company and their needs best. So it's a win-win on the positive side, definitely. So, but let's get back to you. And I would love it if you were able to come to Amberg and Weiden. But in order to do so, I guess we also have to talk about finance and fees and the living expenses, which you can see here. Bear in mind, these are estimated. So we try to get like an average, and not everybody might agree on all the fees, but it should be a good average. I don't know if you know it, but in Germany, in general, we believe that education should be free and should be accessible to everybody. So there is no study fees. There's no study fees and there's no entrance exams. But there's a small enrollment fee that you have to pay every semester once, which is 52 euros. So that's not too bad. The one thing you need to maybe bear in mind is that in Germany, everybody has to pay a health insurance. So every month you have to pay those 105 euros. And that's a fact. In terms of accommodation, on the right-hand side, you can see two of our student residencies. All our student residencies are very new and I'd say pretty good. They're all single apartments. We don't have shared apartments. So every student that stays there has a small studio with a little kitchen and bed, and then there'll be common areas. And they're all on campus or in very close proximity. The student residency costs about 280 to 320 euros per month. Again, here we have an estimation. There's also some private residencies, and if you compare it to many places in Germany, you'll find that we're pretty good value. So of course the big cities are much more expensive, but it's quite a good deal. And I think if you have a student job, then normally it's feasible. But you can check that out, and you can also ask our students what they think. So as you just found out, there's no study fees and there's no entrance competition as such. What you do need if you want to enroll at OTH Amberg-Weiden as a regular full-time student is that you need to have your university entrance qualification checked by an organization called Uni Assist. You can see the website here. Depending if you're going to study in German or in English, you need the required language level. If you're studying in English, that would be English B2. If you're studying in German, that's German B2. Now, if you're studying in English, then you also have to provide proof of a knowledge of German A2. In some bachelors, you can hand this in later, but I really recommend that you start learning German straight away, just to make it easier for you. And then there's a couple of other documents you have to hand in, which you can see here. As I already mentioned, we like to say that we're small but smart, and that means we have an excellent student to staff ratio. small seminar groups and small learning groups. So our professors know their students personally, and it's from that personal exchange that our students really excel. Then we also have the laboratories where you will be in small groups and really working hands-on, and some of them are very innovative and created by companies so that they're really up to date. Our library is open 24 hours, 7 days a week, so whenever you want to study in a quiet place and get your books, you can go there 24 hours. And as I mentioned, don't worry, it's a safe place. We haven't had any negative things happen so far, and I'm pretty sure they won't. Apart from the pandemic, of course, but we're managing with that quite well as well, and we think we'll be back to normal from the winter semester. So I already said this a couple of times. One of the big benefits is really that we offer practical education in close cooperation with companies in the regions, and that's where you really set your first foot on the path to your career when you enroll at our university. So if you have any questions or want to find out more about OTH Amberg-Weiden and how to realize your study project at our university, then please get in contact with us. We offer regular BBB meetings, so virtual meetings where we can actually be interactive and talk. And send us a WhatsApp on the number that you see below. Bear in mind it's a German WhatsApp number, and it would be great just to chat with you. We can do this fast, and we can also adapt to your time zone. Of course, the pandemic didn't miss out on Amberg and Weiden, but actually we did pretty well and managed this time also to the best possibility. At the moment, it's still a little bit like on the picture on the left, so we're making sure that we respect all necessary hygiene regulations, and we learned a lot in this past year in terms of online teaching and new tools and resources. So even though we plan to be back in presence teaching in the winter semester, we've got a lot of new tools to make the study experience even better. And we look forward to welcoming you to OTH Amberg-Weiden, and of course, whatever the situation, we'll take care of you and we'll ensure that you have a great study experience. If you want to find out more, please get in touch, drop us a line, give us a ring, check out our website or visit us on Facebook or Instagram. We'd be delighted to hear from you. You see the email here, como@oth-aw.de, or you can also WhatsApp us, or as mentioned before, on Thursday, 11 o'clock, we could meet virtually on BBB. This is myself and my dear colleagues, Olga and Susanne. We're looking forward to hearing from you.